It's the morning of day 2 on the Flower of Suffolk 100, and I'm stood on the shingle beach near the town of Aldeburgh at the Sea Scallop sculpture. This sculpture was designed by Maggie Hambling to commemorate Benjamin Britten, the composer, who had close associations with the town. Our walkers are now over halfway on their journey, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Their feet will be sore and their legs will be tired. They'll be concentrating on ticking the mileage off by walking from checkpoint to checkpoint as they return towards Ipswich.
Our walkers actually reached the sea at Thorpeness, a couple of miles up the coast from Aldeburgh. Those who arrived in the early hours of daylight have timed it just right. How are you feeling?
A little bit nauseous, but we're getting there.
How's it going?
Good, thank you. We're really enjoying it.
Still going.
The walkers have experienced a bit of rain in the night, and now it's come on again. And for some, it's beginning to tell, an effect that's somewhat enhanced by the slight weirdness of Thorpeness, a confectionery of a place purpose-built as a holiday resort. The mere at Thorpeness was created as a shallow boating lake by damming the river, which happens to be called the 100. Well, that was short and sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Yeah, a sudden downpour. How's it going?
I'm kind of struggling, but should be okay. I'm just slowing down.
This is your technique, is it? A therapy dog to get you around?
Yeah.
I put my tracker on her and she runs around us.
This windmill is one of the first buildings to greet walkers as they arrive at Thorpeness. It was actually moved here from Aldringham, 2 miles away.
Morning. I tried.
Thank you.
Thank you. The famous house in the clouds opposite the windmill was converted from an old water tower 101 years ago. People could book it as holiday accommodation. It would have made a good checkpoint.
Morning, Simon.
I did a PB on my park run this morning.
Personal best.
That's it.
Yes. I just need to tell you something. It wasn't this morning.
No, I know that. I know that.
Dylan Moore, one of the 2 youngest walkers, is following in the footsteps of his father, who did his own first 100 aged 19 and is supporting Dylan today.
A couple of miles down the coast, more walkers are arriving at the Scallop sculpture and taking in the sights in Aldeburgh. Among them a statue of Snooks, a dog that accompanied 2 local doctors on their rounds. The original Snooks went walkies when it was stolen in 2003, turning up at an antiques fair 9 years later, by which time a replica had been installed. The original is now at the town hospital. Aldeburgh's 16th century Moot Hall is home to its town council and the local museum. It was here that in 1645, Witchfinder General Matthew Hopkins tried 7 women for witchcraft. They were hanged. In 1908, the Moot Hall saw Dr. Elizabeth Garrett Anderson become England's first ever female town mayor. Most walkers passed through the town too early to be tempted by the fare being offered from the fishermen's huts along the beach. Then it's 6 miles inland to Snape Maltings.
Did it get wet overnight?
Not too bad. This morning actually was the bad.
Yeah.
Really heavy rain.
The wharf here was once busy with boats loading malt bound for breweries in London. The vast Victorian complex has become a centre for all kinds of art since the composer Benjamin Britten made it the home of his renowned Aldeburgh Festival. The peaceful setting on the banks of the Old Estuary is an attraction for walkers, for music lovers and also for birds, which finds safe haven in its mudflats and reed beds. Hi. Well done.
I might have smiled if you had said.
Back at Leiston, 53 miles in, East Lancashire LDWA Group's volunteers are mopping up for the last time. They're stepping down after more than a decade and a half of running the breakfast stop. This year, it's been as tough as ever.
It's been a nightmare. The water is just getting hot now. We have no hot water all night. Yet another little disaster of the 100 checkpoint.
For team leader Viv Lee, an era is coming to an end, and it's a sticky one.
I haven't used it.
Yeah. It had a bowl of porridge in it.
Oh, right, and you didn't know it was there?
And yeah.
So you picked it up to move it?
I picked it up to move it, not realising that you'd left a bowl of porridge.
Well, there's some shake.
I mean, it's this one of the roses, the Lancashire and the Yorkshire, and they've always got to have something on it.
The team's had to deal with a few walkers fainting.
It's because of the weather and the dehydration. They're just the heat and the heat in this building. So they come in and they're tired. They're relieved to get here, but they're tired and they're very hot. The heat will be even further when they're eating and being in here. And then all of a sudden, bang, off they go, off the chairs, on the floor, and we just pop them on our first aid blankets and put pillows under their head, keep them on the side, make sure somebody looks after them, and then get back to frying eggs.
And then, on his 43rd 100, along comes Len Fallick.
Still going, still mobile, still moving.
Still happy.
Yeah. Well done, sir.
You really are doing well. I mean, look at the time. Nothing, is it, really?
Yeah. It's all downhill now, isn't it?
Just down the road at the Aldeburgh checkpoint, an effort to get moving again.
Take something with you, it's 10 miles to the next checkpoint.
40 miles ahead, front runner Terry Brewster is almost home. He's doing rather well, isn't he?
He's doing very well, yes.
Yeah, not bad. What time did he set out yesterday?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, and he's going to get in here before 11 o'clock in the morning. That's incredible. 21 hours.
Is it?
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's amazing.
He looks so fresh. He's so speedy. I couldn't do that at mile 1, let alone mile 100. That's dreadful. What an achievement, eh?
What an achievement.
Yeah.
Look, I've been taken by surprise by the tracker because the media team can't see it.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of people going to be coming in very soon.
Very soon, yeah. Yes, I know.
Incredible.
I know. It's just amazing. I don't know what the record is for the fastest time for 100, but we must be very close to it. They are pretty good.
Roger Osgood's out there, 83 years old.
I know.
He's done it in under 20 hours.
Has he?
Not lately, though.
Oh my God, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. And the breakfast stop closed early.
Yes, I think all the checkpoints are closing early. When I was on control, we had some closing 3 hours early than they should have done. So amazing, absolutely.
But you've had to adjust your planning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all our transporters had to adjust and get there when it closes and when they need to go. So yeah, it's just thinking on your feet, isn't it?
Very appropriate for the long distance walkers.
Exactly. Think on your feet.
You know that man, do you?
Yeah,
Who is he?
my dad.
Yes, right. Have you watched him do this sort of thing before?
Yeah. No. Yeah, one.
Right, and how do you feel?
Really happy.
Yeah, you've been watching it all weekend on the tracker. And did you go out on the route and see him?
Yeah, yesterday and today. Yeah.
Okay. And does this put you under lots of pressure that you're going to have to do this when you're older?
I don't know.
This one's already done an ultra, so... What? She did the 9th Capital Challenge this year, so...
And how old are you?
11.
How on earth does he do this?
He's always running and he loves it.
What did you think of it all?
Yeah, it was great. Really good course.
Now, you've done 100-mile events before, but not ours.
No, I've never done the LDWA, and I've done a couple of Centurion events.
Yeah. So how does this compare?
It's surprising. I thought it was going to be flatter. That last bit was brutal. That long drag up the hill. But yeah, no, it was really good.
And
GPX was brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Food was good. Marshall was brilliant.
But you must have been a bit lonely towards the end.
I was, but I thought I was being chased, so I was concentrating on that more.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody told you really weren't.
No, it was good. I wish they'd told me sooner.
Well, you're going to come back?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Tracy, would you like to be in one of the shots? Not as if I smell or anything.
While Terry poses for pictures, the last few walkers are still making their way through Aldeburgh.
Doing well.
Sadly, a long 100 career is ending here for Susan Wilkinson.
Not far to the checkpoint.
No, I'm retiring there.
Like Len Fallick, most of the tail enders probably will finish. They pace themselves and savour the scenery, but even they must walk with purpose if they're to complete 100 miles in under 48 hours. One person who knows that very well is Sue England, seen here with the sweepers. She's aiming for her 20th completion.
At Playford, with 1 mile to go, midday starters Alan Hall and Amy Lomax are aiming for a fast finish. How are you feeling? And you're on for a good time?
We are, yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know any idea where? Marta Kunica doing very well, not far behind the runners, and a walker.
I can't wait for this to be over now.
She's not tempted by the snacks at the final checkpoint.
I wouldn't mind a quick tea, white, not white, black one.
Black tea?
Ideally with very weak.
Very weak?
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. You're flying, weren't you?
Do you know, I was like so in pain today, I don't know, even from very early on. Maybe because I've done too much gym or something. I thought, oh, you know what, gym doesn't make a difference. Yeah. So I thought like, you know, I might potentially drop out. And I thought like, let's just kick on.
Time to move on. Marta's walked every step of this 100, just like her friend Andrew Bolden, who's coming up behind.
I'm just going to get you.
How's it been, Andrew?
52.
But you've got to do it, haven't you? You've got to do this one.
You've got to do this one, yeah.
Because it's number
30.
Yeah, and how does that feel?
I'm retiring. This is my last.
You don't retire here. You've only got
This is
6
my
miles,
last
3 miles
2
to go.
miles, 2.2 miles of 100. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my last one.
That's 3,000 miles.
Yeah, you got a bit of a lean there.
Yeah, just at 90 miles.
What can we get you, if anything?
Well, I'm going to make a quick dash, if you don't mind, because I've got a chance of getting sub 27.
Good. And you've got a chance of getting Marta.
When did she go?
About 8 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I don't want to
9
catch
minutes.
her. She's done so well today, because her feet were really were hurting. Really? So to crack on and do 26:40, something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's walking all the way.
That's walking all
And
the way.
you've walked all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not really normal in that sense, are you?
Not normal. No, who's normal? Who's normal, Simon?
Just behind, some embattled runners. Matt Hutchinson, how's it going?
Not great. I've got really sore feet. It's been very wet and I've struggled.
It's not typical for you, is it?
No. But honestly, these guys have had the same problem as well. So yeah, no. But yeah, bad. Yeah, a mixture of the rain and sand, you know, and yeah.
It's been a long 24 hours.
Beer at checkpoints, what do you think?
Beer at check. Awesome, actually. She's doing it at every checkpoint.
77 miles in, and there's something strange in the woods. It's too early in the event for hallucinations. There must be some other rational explanation.
It's now in the early afternoon of day 2 on the Flower of Suffolk 100, and our entrants have less than a quarter to do to finish their journey. I'm in Rendlesham Forest, and this is the scene of multiple UFO sightings in December 1980. Over 3 nights, local people saw strange lights and occurrences taking place in the skies above. Now, it's generally believed that these were military experiments, but there is a UFO behind me, so what's the truth?
At Chillersford, 74 miles in, Steve Hodgkins is hurting.
I've had blisters in the past, but never like this. The sand is just phenomenal, the way it just rips at your feet.
But the scenery?
Very nice.
Bench is too tempting, is it?
Yes, very tempting.
6 miles back at Sudbourne, they keep on coming. How's it going?
It's tougher than I expected it to be, but I'll just keep at it.
John Shreves,
Yeah.
you're hobbling more than usual.
I'll loosen up after 100 yards, then I'll be all right.
The village of Sudbourne seems pleasant but unremarkable today, but in 1942 it became vital to Britain's war effort. The whole village was evacuated. The 450 residents reacted in disbelief. They were given just a month to clear their homes. Almost the entire area that our walkers are passing through between Icon on the Old Estuary and Orford was off limits. And it was the estuary and the sandy soil that has made conditions so difficult for our walkers that provided ideal training conditions for the Normandy landings. The area was used to train troops, but also to test tanks that were specially adapted to cope with varied kinds of terrain that they'd encounter in France. The war over, residents were appalled to learn they wouldn't be allowed to return to their homes. There were campaigns, petitions in Parliament, and the military had to relent, though it would take time to clear unexploded shells and rebuild the roads. When the residents did return, there were celebration parties. It's all commemorated here in the checkpoint in Sudbourne Village Hall, though most of our walkers had their minds on other things. Is that regulation? Is that
Yes. Hope you don't mind.
We escaped from the checkpoint for 5 minutes. We've only been gone 5 minutes.
Yeah.
At last, the sweepers arrive with the last walker at the end of a slow stint. But Alan Stewart is leaning badly. He'll hand his tally in here. There's a bit of blood on your nose. What's happened?
And the leans, I was leaning left and it dumped me in a bush.
Were you on your own at the time?
No, the marshal was with me.
Oh, okay.
It dumped me in a particularly sharp bit of branch.
Did they find it easy to get you out, or were you quite difficult?
No, I got myself out. So.
From Sudbourne, it's through the chancel ruins at Orford Church, a short stretch along the Old Estuary, past the 12th century Orford Castle, and then a few miles over open ground and a country lane towards the checkpoint at Butley. Dylan Moore's father, Dave, has been waiting at Butley to spur him on.
Some 14 miles ahead, faster walkers are making their way along the Deben estuary with a little over 10 miles to go. They're helped on their way by a new boardwalk and steps down the steep ferry cliff that had been created by the National Trust, which has raced to finish them in time for the event, before they were officially due to open.
I'll do a backside one.
Among those arriving at Hoseley is Jim Catchpole.
83. Same as the age. Yeah.
Walkers' numbers are read out as they enter the checkpoint. Jim, is it just pure coincidence that you got number 83? Because you're the letter C in the alphabet.
Yes, I know.
It is pure coincidence, is it?
Yes.
And you're aged 83?
And if my friend Mr. Campbell hadn't backed out, I'd have been 84.
Well, you're not looking it. What are the chances? I didn't realise it. I thought that they did it deliberately.
It was just a chance.
Has he behaved himself, Debbie?
He has, yes, very much so. Stood up straight.
Well, that's very boring.
Well done. What took you? Yes.
Walkers head out of Hoseley on forest paths and over patches of heathland, after which they'll soon encounter sandy tracks that make for difficult going. Hoseley is the home of the charitable trust that works to preserve the Suffolk punch breed of working horses, commemorated on the village sign. The horses are known for their sturdiness and staying power, just like our walkers. It's late afternoon on day 2 of the Flower of Suffolk 100, and I'm currently stood at Sutton Hoo, the location of arguably the United Kingdom's finest archaeological discovery. For it was here in 1939 that one of the tumuli behind me revealed its secrets to the world. During the excavation, the outline of a 27-metre Anglo-Saxon ship was discovered, complete with royal burial. But our entrants are unlikely to want to absorb the atmospheres of the royal burial ground, for they have less than 10 miles to go to complete their own journey. Some entrants have already returned to Ipswich, but others are really struggling on the route and will require all the allotted hours to succeed with their own goal.
Just approaching 8 o'clock in the evening, and there are 2 walkers who may be about to make LDWA history as a family. First-timer Katie Perrott is walking with her dad, Frank, who did hundreds with his brother in the early 80s. Then their dad, Lloyd, joined in.
I think he ended up completing 5 and finished 2 he didn't finish.
Frank moved abroad and the 100 stopped. There are 2 records here. One is the longest gap. Do you know about this? There's Keith Warman, our 100s recorder, has he told you about this?
He did mention something, yes.
Yes.
But I can't remember what the gap is exactly. But...
it's the 44-year gap
right
between your second and your third 100. That is by some margin. By about 20 years, that's a record.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
wow. Well, that's nice. I didn't realise that before, but yeah, no, that's good then.
But only if you finish. If you finish, do you know what the record is?
I think we're going to be the only family to have 3 generations having completed 100.
And we say that in the knowledge that if you're not, people will tell us.
Yeah.
But
well, hopefully.
How does that feel? You do your first 100 and set a record.
Quite special.
The Perrotts are not the only ones turning the 100 into a family outing. Roger Frost is walking with daughter Amelia Frost-Jones and her husband Ben. 180. It was Roger who started them off.
I gave myself a 65th birthday present, and that was a Trans-Pennine 100. And Amelia, I went on about it so much that Amelia wanted to have a go.
Wore me down eventually. Yeah. We did the 50-50-50 together.
To celebrate 50 years of the LDWA.
Yeah.
I got really annoyed that they were doing something really fun, so we did the Supporters U EBB then, so they did EBB together, and then did the Sussex Stride, and I did Speyside last year.
Right, Speyside 100 and the Elephant, Bear and Bull 100. How did you find it, first of all?
Well, I really enjoyed it. It was actually quite a tough one, I understand, the Trans-Pennine, but I thought it was brilliant.
Was he actually able to give you any useful tips, or did he just say, what did he say?
He just went on and on and on, to be honest, about how good the LDWA is, and
and he doesn't stop talking about it really.
Right.
So
Well, has it worked? Now that you've buckled under, has he stopped talking about it?
no,
it's got worse.
I don't think he will.
But I can talk to someone about it.
Yeah.
You'll tell your friends, and 90% of them will be like, "That's really weird. Stop it." But 10% will be genuinely interested, and that's really nice.
You are raising money.
We know someone close to us who had a cardiac arrest on Boxing Day, and we were involved in helping them to survive that cardiac arrest. And they were in intensive care for a while, and it was so helpful to them and to us, the psychology team. And we decided to raise just a small amount of money for them for resource material that can be used by a psychologist to help people who are in dire need, really, with relatives who are, acutely ill in intensive care. So it gave us extra interest, but I've hardly done any training at all.
You proud of these ones?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very
Holding
good.
Dorset.
Doing Dorset proud.
A couple of miles back, Andy Todd's cameras catch walkers passing through the outdoor checkpoint at Sutton Hoo, positioned here with the kind support of the National Trust. The checkpoint team from North Yorkshire LDWA Group will be here through the night and well past dawn, helping increasingly weary walkers on their way. Other walkers are heading out from the Woodbridge checkpoint past the Tide Mill Museum, which dates back 850 years and still produces flour.
Gather you're raising money.
Yeah.
What for?
Local hospice.
Oh, where's that?
Harrogate.
Oh, okay.
I've raised over £1,000.
Fantastic work. I think it's 900 so far, isn't it? It's only 1,000 if you get to the end.
Oh, right. Well, I'll get to the end then.
Yeah.
The light is fading at the end of day 2 of the Flower of Suffolk 100. Many of the remaining participants will finish during the night, and Roger Osgood will find out who he's been walking with for the past few miles.